Ahoy there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Saturday Night's Racing. I am your host and confused racing driver, Panic at the Tesco. If you're wanting to see some action tonight, stick around. We've got two races coming up your way here at Bathurst on Gran Turismo 7 as part of Ultimate Racing League. Welcome to all of the Ultimate Racing League viewers. Welcome to friends, family, everyone. I hope you're in for a good night here. I don't know what's going to happen in tonight's race. Never do, really. I think it's going to be a usual story, though. I think I'm struggling in the Group 4 cars and hoping to score my points in the second race. But let's see how it goes, because this is a notoriously difficult track. Mistakes will be made by everyone, potentially even me as well. So let's see. I'm just going to do something that I've not done for a long time, actually, and I've not had to do for a long time, which is shut up. No, I'm just going to send out a link for anyone who wants to watch. Hang on. It's hard to talk and type at the same time. Yeah, I've been very quiet because my brain. I can't even do one thing at a time. Usually, my mum does say, "Chris, you can't even do one thing at a time, right?" Well, watch me do two. Watch me do two. You know, I am so proud of being able to do more than one thing. But we will be qualifying in just 2 minutes' time if we're running on schedule. This first race, the car there is a Ford Mustang. It's a road car derived Ford Mustang, so it won't be as fast as the car that we're going to be racing in the second race, which is a thoroughbred race car. This is more like a touring car sort of car. And qualifying's 10 minutes, then we've got a 10-lap race, followed by a 12-lap race in the more powerful cars. In both races, going to have to make a pit stop. You have to make a pit stop, not for directions, not because I'm tired, not because I want a beer, but because we've got to use two types of tyres, round ones and square ones. The round ones are the better ones, obviously. No, we've got to use the soft tyres and the medium tyres. The soft tyres are faster, but they wear out quicker. A bit of a preview of how the race is going to go. I don't think fuel or tyres is going to be a major problem in tonight's race. I think the biggest problem is going to be keeping up with some of these guys. I think top 5 for the first race would be all I can achieve here tonight. I don't know if I can blame the car for much longer. I've blamed the car in every race so far, but I'm just not enjoying this Ford Mustang. I don't know how to drive it, really. I think I've just got to hold my hands up and say that. I will also not be... I'll be trying not to murder our organiser, who's just gone past drifting, actually. That was Alex, just doing a drift past the camera there. Unforgiven is his game name. He organises URL. Big thank you for him not going crazy at me for my accident last week. If you saw last week's stream, I basically span him around and it was entirely my fault. I have now got the name Tesco the Impatient, Mr. Impatient, and I think I've earned that, to be honest. Patience, I've just not got time for patience, you know. Anyway, welcome to the stream. I actually can't see who's watching the stream tonight. I usually get a little pop-up saying if people are watching. Either that or no one is watching and I'm just talking to myself, one or the other. But a shout out to Men Walking and Talking, especially the group in Stratford-on-Avon. Really great group, some amazing friends that I've got there. Come and cheer me on tonight if you want. I hope that that's putting a lot of pressure on me, isn't it? That's a high-risk situation that I could just make an arse of myself in front of people who actually know me. But this is a track where you really can make an arse of yourself as well. You can make all kinds of body parts out of yourself here. So, yeah, as I said, I think what I've got to do here is to not try and push this car too hard. Get a couple of laps in, and then once I can feel the confidence a bit more, then start going for it, because this is a track where you have to build up the speed. In fact, actually, we've got 2 people watching, so thank you. I hadn't noticed that we had people watching, so let's actually give you some entertainment. We are waiting for qualifying to start. I don't know what the reason for the delay is. It's probably just we have to make sure that everyone's accounted for and present, and that everyone's happy to go. There is actually a group chat, but I can't broadcast the group chat as part of the live stream, because they'd have to listen to me talking all the way around. Anyway, let's talk through the lap. Coming down up into the second corner, braking at the 50 down into third gear, sweep across. Notice I have got the yellow dotted line on. I know that's a very amateurish thing to have on, but everyone else has it on, so I'm just going to do the same as everyone else. Braking halfway down that little very short straight as I pass a tree, hook it into that hairpin, and now it's all about how early you get on the power here, because this is pretty much flat out all the way up until the top of the hill. At least in this car. In the more powerful cars later on, they accelerate too fast. This should be flat out. I'm just having to take a slight lift there, not quite enjoying this Mustang. As you go over the crest of the little jump there, you hook it to the inside then on the power, again about 2 miles an hour down. Under the Audi R8 sign, you start braking, clip that piece of curb, and then it's all just about juggling the car on the brakes, left, right, soaring at the wheel there, soaring at the wheel. No traction control because I think it slows me down. Braking when I pass the changing colour on the sign on the right there, the sign goes light blue, that's where you brake. And sort of my best lap time that I can really do is a 2:15.2 would be an amazing lap for me. I've never gone into the 2:14s in practice for this, so I'm definitely not contender. The cars will get faster in qualifying because we have less fuel. Braking just before the 100 there, and well, actually I need to brake quite a bit more early there. That's where I'm making mistakes, and it's because of the tailwind. We've just got a very slight tailwind going down there, different conditions to what I'd practiced. So if I can account for that, I think the rest of the lap's pretty decent. Getting a bit of oversteer there as you come around to complete the lap. You won't have seen turn 1 because obviously I exited through the pits, but basically you're just braking halfway between the 50 and the 100. I don't really have a better reference point than that. And we've got a record number of viewers. Oh, that's great. Oh, cool. Oh, no pressure then. So yeah, we're just counting down the time. Let's see if we can make an impression on the leaderboard down here. I don't think my exit to turn 1 was particularly good. No, it wasn't, and I'm 0.4 of a second down, even on my personal best. As I said, braking just before the 50 down into third gear, hook it into the inside and on the power as soon as you can, because you've got a hill and you want to climb that hill as fast as you can. You then want to just gently hook the car across and brake whilst turning, and I'm a bit late on the brakes there. I've missed the inside of the corner. I'm having to catch the car there. That'll be a bit slow. Need to take that smoother. That corner there is like a bit, it looks harder than it is. And these ones aren't so bad in these cars because you haven't got enough acceleration to actually get the car to get any speed. You know, you don't have to brake because you're not actually going fast enough to have to brake. So I lost another 0.3 there, so this lap's just really not coming together. That will have been that sort of half spin coming out of the hairpin. So just hooking the car in, that's what you want to feel, is if you can get the car to hook into the barrier on the left there, because the road dips away on you on the exit, so it allows you then just to pick up the back end and you get loads of stability because it's downhill. Yeah, and that was a 10th up on my personal best through that sector. So I've got to hook these together in qualifying. I'm going to brake slightly earlier this time. And maybe narrowed the corner off. If I was just reviewing myself there, I shouldn't have maybe narrowed that corner off quite as much as I did there. Braking just as I passed the end of the chevrons on the side of the track there. And I think we are going to have a bit of a delay here starting the qualifying, because we've got people dropping out due to internet connection issues. Let's just use this time to see if I can get myself dialed in. That's better. That's better. Oh, and there we go. We're getting qualifying started now. So, I'm just going to take a sip of my Lipton iced tea. Lovely. If anyone wants to put in the chat what flavour of iced tea you think I've got, and we'll see who gets it right. Yes, always have something to drink during these races, especially if you talk as much as me. So this isn't qualifying. You'll see a countdown timer start when we're ready to go, but we are pretty much there now. You'll see that the fuel gauge just below my speedometer has now changed. It now says half a tank of fuel. That is what we'll be qualifying with. That's plenty of fuel, by the way. I have never run out of fuel in qualifying. It's 17 laps worth of fuel. So, yeah. I wish... 17 laps of fuel on half a tank. I need a Ford Mustang in real life. I wish my Maserati got anything like that. I don't know what kind of pixie juice they've put in this thing, but for it to do 17 laps of this track at racing speeds on half a tank of fuel is pretty amazing. It would certainly get you to Rotherham and back. So actually the car is feeling much better on half a tank of fuel, but I've got to remember everyone else's cars are also feeling better. Yes, taking that at 120. Keep an eye out throughout my stream. That is the speed I need to be taking that at. And then, oh yes, I'm able to brake so much later down there. Oh, if I can manage to do that in the race, that is nice. That is lovely. Still having to back off there. So I have to back off around that one just to get the car settled, because the exit of that corner is far more important than the entry. I think we have got everyone in the room now. There's 11 of us. There's only 16 spaces on the grid. It's for those who are interested in joining and doing some online races with Ultimate Racing League. Oh, we are starting. Yeah, okay. Well, I was going to say we are a very fair group of people. We don't leave anyone behind. So if anyone does have connection issues or got stuck in traffic on the way home or something like that, we don't start without them unless it starts getting to like 10 minutes or something like that. Yeah, we give everyone a chance to join the race. I've been in a couple of leagues, and there's a couple of leagues where they will just go without you. So we are go. This is qualifying. We have got 10 minutes. It's enough for 4 laps. That's Alex there warming his tyres up. Should I warm Alex up? Nah. Oh, but Smith not wanting to wait. Fair enough, mate. God, he's wanting to wait now, though. Oh, come on. Passes me and then he slows down. This is all about getting some free space, some free air around the car for the qualifying lap. It will be good if we get a tow off one of the other cars at the right part of the track, but I don't want to be behind another car through the twists and the turns, just in case they don't take the corners as fast as I do. I mean, Smith is not as fast on the exit there as me. Only about a mile an hour different, but yeah. Just seeing people's strengths and weaknesses as well is quite interesting. Different cars will be fast and slow at different parts of the track. So this is where track position really now needs to come in. And what was he doing? I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, I was going to say, if he slows right down, then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pass him back. Just because he passed me earlier. Yeah, go on then, mate. That's just because he passed me earlier, right? I mean, what comes around goes around, my friend. Oh, silly shot got past him as well. Going to tempt fate here and put my brake bias to the back. If I can get in Alex's toe here, I mean, 1.6 seconds is the size of the slipstream on Gran Turismo. If I can get close to that, that'll be mega. So braking just before the 50. On that power. I can take it faster than that, but it's just risking things, you know, I don't want to take any risks. I'm catching Alex here. Could be a problem for me this lap if I catch him too much. Or it could be a problem for next lap if I catch him too much on this lap. Not quite perfect through there. That was tidy though. You're right, see if we can follow Alex's toe again. Not gained a huge amount on him, but I do feel like I've gained a little bit. So I've only got 2 braking zones to get right now. I'm just going to be super cautious through this one. Late on the throttle, late on the turn in there. That's the corner I'm struggling with the most, I think. Catching the car nicely that time there. What's the lap time? 2:15.388. Osman beating it already. Already down into third. 2:14.68. Hoggy with a good lap behind as well. It wasn't a bad lap from me. I think there's only a couple of tenths here and there, and I'm not matching my first sector already. I fighting the car a lot more that time. Took a tiny bit more speed, a bit more on the edge. This is why I didn't want to be too close behind Alex, just in case he makes mistakes or something like that. He set the slowest lap. And he's gone wide there as well. But this isn't a great lap for me anyway. Oh, and he's stuffed it into the barrier. It's going to hold me up. I'd like to get past him now if I can, so that I don't have to back off. So if I back off, I'm going to be backing off into them guys behind. There's no gap on the track after Alex. This is not easy to decide what to do here. I've given him as much room as I can. I don't want to be compromising silly shot behind. Oh, bloody hell, 2:14.1. I have not got that kind of pace. and I'm even slower this time round, but my problem is that I can't get past Alex, not without overtaking him. And there is a rule that you should not be overtaking people on qualifying laps. I mean, he is now blocking me in. There's nothing I can do about it. He's gained a bit on me there anyway. I got all out of shape there. I really don't know what to do. I've got the same situation again here, and this is going to be, the next lap's going to be the last lap as well. I'm going to slow right down. I've got a minute. Ah crap, I've got Matty behind me. And he's a second lap faster than me, so this is, I'm going to get in his way now. Oh, after all that, Alex spun out. Oh. Anyway. So now I'm just hoping that Mr. Smith doesn't get too much in my way. I've fallen down to fifth and I'm at risk here because Hoggy... Oh, my controller's disconnected. Well, that's a bad way to end. I'm glad I didn't get in anyone's way there. Steering wheel just disconnected itself. I think for the race, I might just do something a bit spicy and start on the slower tyres. Oh, pardon me for burping. It's a shame because I think I would have pulled that lap together. I was really compromised that I only got one attempt at qualifying there because of Alex. No, not I'm blaming Alex or anything. He doesn't have to get out of my way or anything. Yeah, we'll obviously just quit now, back to the menu, and see if anyone bumps me down into sixth. I hope not. In fact, I'm just going to put in the chat just to let them know what happened. Oh, I can't put in the chat anything. Oh yeah, I can. Can I put wheel disconnected or something? Yeah, wheel failure. Yeah. Well, that's a good thing about this happening live on stream, at least, is that if it didn't happen live on stream, people would... oh, I have fallen to sixth as well. Crap. Could even end up seventh. Controller disconnected again. So something's really wrong with it. What's wrong with it? This will be a real shame if actually, because also I've got Sunday's race to do as well tomorrow, and if there's a problem with the wheel, it did disconnect last night as well a couple of times. It's been fine so far today, but this is certainly worrying. I wonder, should I turn the force feedback down so it vibrates less? If there's a loose connection in it, Maybe if I just turn the feedback down a little bit. I don't know. It's just a final gut-wrenching punch to have lost another place there. I didn't have any chance to show what I can do, really. I think I would have probably... Well, Fazer put in a very fast time. 2:15.2. Probably wouldn't have been beating that anyway. Oh well, it is what it is. Just having a quick drink. Yeah, I've got to watch out championship-wise as well, because I think my battle is actually with Alex. Yeah, Alex is really struggling there in that BMW. So yeah, we'll start on the medium tyres. It's a bit of a gutsy strategy, this, but if there's a safety car, this will be fantastic. Thanks, Alex, for waiting. I wonder if the wheel fails. Right, I've got a backup plan. That caught me out a little bit there, but my backup plan is grab the PlayStation controller and see if I can drive the car with that. So, medium tyres, 10 laps. We are about to go racing. Turn my traction control off. Turn my radar on. Oh god, I hate it when it's... Well, I say I hate it when you start in the middle of a corner. The guys behind started even more in the middle of a corner than I did. So how much fuel? Yeah, we've got enough fuel that we can just do the minimum number of laps on these tyres, which is 2 laps. Yeah, and that's why I think this is a good idea, is because even if these guys slow me down, I'm just assuming they're on the soft tyres. And I'm assuming that they might start holding each other up as well. We're keeping up with them. So far, so good. Just concentrating, gone quiet, because obviously driving a car does require an element of concentration. And I heard Fazer absolutely thumping the barrier there. So let's get an overtake. He's got a better run out of the corner there because I was a bit deep on the brakes. I'm going to have to defend. In fact, no, I'm not. Do you know why I said no, I'm not? Because I know Fazer very well. He's a very, very clean driver. I knew he wasn't going to try and throw something up my inside there. I had a scruffy exit there, but I think I've just got a decent enough run. It's interesting how people stop watching when we start racing. People just tune in and listen to me talk in the pit lane, and then as soon as we start racing, people are like, nah, I don't like racing. Fair enough. so we can pit on this lap. Gone deep. Nearly lost it. I thought I might be getting a kick up the backside then from Fraser. I don't know why, but this car always seems to give me more on the mediums than it does on the bloody softs. Oh, and I've got that very wrong, but I managed to just about hold it. Oh, and Matty's got it even more wrong. Said there would be people going off in this race, and there you go. Matty has done it. He's gone off. Now, a safety car now would be amazing for me, but I think that requires 2 cars to go off, and that's only 1. And it's only in the first 2 laps, so this is the last time a safety car could be called. So that is a terrible, terrible look there for Matty. I am going to dive into the pit lane now. I've done my 2 laps on the soft tyres, medium tyres even. And someone else doing the same actually. There were a few of us doing it. So, no refueling needed. And we're going to have Osman for company just up the road from us. This is going to demote us to very, very, very last. So you are unfortunately going to have to now put up with a whole bunch of laps of me just driving around with no cars on screen. That's if my steering wheel doesn't break. Have a look at my car if you want. There's a good shot of the car. And it's just very important that we've avoided getting a pit lane penalty. It's very easy to get a pit lane penalty here. So now it's like a peloton race. Is it a peloton? Is it one of those cycling things where they chase each other and there's a bell? Except there's no bell here, only petrol. Oz is a very good guide here for pace, so the gap's 4 seconds. Let's see if I can keep it at that or below. Let's see if I can catch him. So keep an eye on that timing tower on the left. I can't because my eyes are on the road. We want to try and keep that gap down as much as possible because Oz is fighting for the net win of this race. He's 10th faster than me through there. But I'm a little bit faster through there. Interesting to see where we're fast and slow. So he was very fast through the bottom part of the hill there, but I was faster going down the lefty-righty bit. I say I'm not keeping an eye on that timing tower. I am lying. I do keep an eye on it, but look but don't stare, because if you stare you'll make mistakes. Yeah, and that's where I'm losing all of my lap time there. Look, couple of tenths. So 4.3 seconds, he's gained 0.3 on me this lap. And yeah, he's just gaining a tenth here and there. But Oz will be our most likely race leader once everyone pits. So that's just what I've got to bear in mind. Yeah, he's just chipping away at me. It's not a particular corner, it's just all over. God, he's like lightning through there though. I didn't think that I took that slowly. I thought that was pretty much on it. So unfortunately this is going to be a stream of watching me go around in last place, but everyone else has got to pit except for Oz. I mean, I feel like I'm really giving it some through there, and he's just pulling away. The interesting thing will be, by the time we come to lap 6 or 7, I think we'll be catching the pack. Okay, so this is a purple first sector, so that's encouraging. Purple, sorry, not first sector, but just changing my line through there slightly. Oh, and Phaser was on the mediums. So it explains why he wasn't on my back bumper. Plenty of fuel. And we are out ahead of Phaser. Osman gaining about half a second a lap on me, which is good because he was a second a lap faster than me in qualifying. So we've reduced the deficit. And nice consistent first sector as well. What I've got to bear in mind is we're all in different cars here. Different cars, maybe different levels of grip and power, you know, and over a season it's going to equal out, right? We'll have some cars that are good at some tracks and other cars good at others. There'll be some cars inevitably that are good at no tracks, such as Alex's BMW. I think Alex's BMW is just a donkey. Yeah, this has got more grip than it did in qualifying, that's for sure. There's something going on with my qualifying in Group 4 cars, I don't know what, but this thing's suddenly alive. It's not alive enough to challenge Oz, but it's definitely got more grip than it did in qualifying. It also helps the fact that I'm not following Alex. It sounds like I'm bashing Alex. Honestly, he's a really good driver. I think his car's just crap. He's picked BMW, and that BMW touring car, it's heavy and it's slow. This is what I'm aiming for, is consistent sector time, so I'm only like 0.2 down on my last lap. So just be consistent and drive within my own limits. I'm not racing for a win here, and it's just about being sensible. If I was giving it everything, trying to win this race, I'd be hitting the barriers, I'd be crashing and all sorts. Really not sure about second or third gear through there. Gaining time on Oz here actually, but I think he's caught up to Sai in 8th place. Oh, that is fast. Yeah, this lap's actually looking alright. Just gotta not make any mistakes. There's a helpful shadow on the side of the track there as you turn in onto that hairpin. Some of these corners don't have very easy to spot brake zones. Oh, it's so easy to get the car turned across there now. I was really struggling to get the car turned in on these corners. 123 miles an hour that time through there. And this is a purple sector. This is on for the fastest lap sort of pace if I can hold it together. A bit deep there, but not too bad. And we're actually we're bringing Oz in here. He's I've gained a third of a second on him this lap. This race should really come together in the last few laps. And we're still purple. We're still on for a fastest lap here if we can just pull it together. It's this last few corners that I really, really hate though. Okay, I think I've got the hang of that. I've just been braking way too late for that one. And we're taking another 2/10 out of Oz. I'm feeling confident in the car now. Yes, fastest lap. I just had to get past Si in the distance. Not quite as fast this lap though. Oh, really nailing that exit. My shadow's gone because the sun's gone behind some clouds. That's why you should never use shadows. Never use shadows as a reference marker. 2:14.4. Gosh, I've just realised if I'd have done that, I would have started this race in third place. Maybe even the second place. Something's going on with my car in qualifying, it really is. What was my lap time like? Okay, so lost another 2/10. So I was struggling there with driving the car and flicking through the menus. That was a bad idea. So Si is guaranteed to pit at the end of the next lap. So I am gaining on him. And I've just got to be super careful that we don't get into any hard racing that slows us both down, because obviously I don't know what the gap is to Osmond anymore either, because now my interface isn't telling me. But you know what, in qualifying I never seem to feel any rear grip. And now this is driving beautifully. So I don't know what's going on with it. So just a 10th off my personal best. The car's getting faster and faster as well, so is Oz's, so someone could take my fastest lap off me, by the way. It's so easy to tag one of those barriers. But the fact that I'm getting even fifth gear before that corner, that wasn't happening in quali. And then peak of 123 through there, but just having to back off on the exit. And matching my personal back. Oh, and Osmond's gone off! Osmond's gone off! In fact, I nearly went off just thinking about it. That's why you can't push like crazy every lap round here. Because that will happen to you. But the big question will be, with my lap times, I mean, I did a 2:15.2 last lap, but that was slow actually. 2:15.4, 2:15.1. Yeah, I don't know whether people are going to come out in front of me or not. It's going to be close. So here we go, we're going to find out where do I come out of the pit, where do I come out when everyone's pitted. Everyone's in the pits now. That's Grasshopper, he's the race leader. If I'd have had a less scruffy lap there, I'd have been right on him. Got to put him under pressure here. Four seconds Swazman behind. This is for the win. He's on the medium tyres. I'm having to short shift here because I could potentially run into him. I needed to be closer than this. This isn't close enough to have a dive. It's not going to be enough. He's gone deep. I'm shaking like a leaf here. I'm going to have to do him round the outside. I've got the racing line. I've still got the racing line. I've got the lead. Oh my God, I'm shaking so hard. This is the best drive of my life, honest. Being so far behind in qualifying, and I've got the fastest lap. I've just got to hold it together now. He's coming back at me. I think I got a better run out of the corner there. He will have my slipstream. And he's very wisely following it as well. We're just going to hold it together. Yep, I just cut off that apex. I braked very early there, but I just positioned my car as awkwardly as I could. Oh, he nearly gave me a shove. Yeah, you can tell my nerves. You can see my nerves. How early I'm braking. My rhythm just gone. But I won. I made a meal of that. I should have just pulled away from him. I should have just pulled away. But a win is a win. A win is a win. Oh my god. That was a solid race and a solid move. The strategy worked perfectly. We did it! Get in there! It means a lot more when you don't expect it. It really does. I was so far off in qualifying, but the car was a different car in the race. It was just a different car altogether. And you know what? Do what the shirt says. Do what the racing suit says right there. Just subscribe. Reward me for that amazing win. I think someone took the fastest lap off me at the end there because it didn't come up fastest lap. You git, whoever it is. I shun you. I give you the evil eyes. I mean, I'm just going to say in the chat that's how are we going to say miracle? Yeah, that's the word. It's a miracle. Do you know what my reward for this is now? I have to start the next race last because we have a reverse grid in Ultimate Racing League. The person who came last in this one will start first. I don't know who that was, but oh my god, I tell you what, I need to put the oven on. After all that adrenaline, that's my first thought, is I've got to go into the kitchen and put the oven on because I have my dinner after the race. And this oven takes about 15 minutes to heat up. So I'll get it heated up whilst I'm racing. So, it is going to be a night race. I thought it might be. So we've got oh, hang on. Don't enter in this car. This car won't win anything in this one. Introducing you to a Ford GT. An absolute beautiful racing car. And I like this car a lot more than the Mustang, it must be said. But this is going to be a test of driver skill now. Driving around is not for the faint-hearted. Of course, I'm starting on the hard compound tyres here. And the strategy here will be more exciting, by the way. The strategy here will be pretty much drive until halfway round. Drive for half the number of laps, so 5 or 6 laps, and then pit. I think my fuel range on a tank is 7 laps. Someone flashing their headlights behind, that is banned. Very naughty. So, if it feels faster watching this now, that's because this car is significantly faster. We've got about 200 extra horsepower and about 400 kilos less of weight. And I've done the thing that I didn't... I must not do that in the race. That is the problem with driving in the dark. I don't think Smith saw me there. I just hit the barrier and was recovering, and yeah, he had nowhere to go. He had nowhere to go. I'm just going to get out of Osman's way here. There we go. This is just warm up anyway. This is all of us. Yeah, we've got a sauce from Smith. It's alright. Giving my wrist a bit of a workout there, Smith. Wink, wink. Smutty jokes. By that I meant because of the steering wheel. Because I just realised anyone who doesn't understand what a force feedback steering wheel does when you get crashed will think I'm making a far worse joke there than I actually am. Yeah, I just need to get used to the dark. I think we don't usually have many warm-up laps with this. It's usually straight into the race. But yeah, just The nice thing about starting last is that no one can go into the back of me. But you can see how little I can see, and here, by the way, the racing line thing is actually super useful, because otherwise I've got really no idea where the track goes. Yeah. So it's the same for everyone though. Driving in the dark is always fun. Very difficult to tell where other cars are around you as well when you're in the dark. Yeah, we don't have many races in the dark, so this is a bit of a treat as well. I'm not focusing on the driving here, I'm just focusing on whether I can make my headlights brighter, which I can't. So we are going to get going. We are going to get it going. And I'm just doing something else here. I'm just refreshing my TV as well. I've had all kinds of bizarre failures during races. I hope the steering wheel doesn't fail though. So starting last. Look at how much we can see. And of course, I have to take an extra corner compared to everyone else. We've got a car off its phaser. It shouldn't be enough for a safety car, but if another car goes off, I think we'll have one. So hard to see anything in this darkness. No chance of using that little shadow on the track in the dark, is there? So, managing to pop one up the inside of Nando there. Just got to get into my rhythm. And Smith hitting the barrier, but I wasn't really in a position to capitalise because I was a bit too narrow myself to get a good exit. Well, we might be able to get him down here. I can't see where the bloody road goes, mind. Got him. He's got me back, but fair enough. I couldn't see where I was on the track. I've got Nando behind me. I don't know what tyres he's on. He could be on the mediums, could be on the hards. Don't know. End of lap 5 is where I'm pitting. Ah, crap. Couldn't get past Smith, he was just in the middle of the road there. I tried to, but I just ducked the wrong way. Got past Nando already though. Right, get some rhythm now. got someone else off in front. It's sight. I can't see the headlights behind me, so I think whoever it was behind's fault. Yeah, there's been another crash behind me as well. There's no more headlights behind me. And these guys battling up in front might get a chance to catch them here. I'm so glad for the line here because it's so impossible. Too deep, too deep, too deep. I saw the 150 board too late there, which is my brake reference point. Right, so we've got Alex up in front, try not to murder him. Purple first sector. Nearly losing the back end of the car there. Not the best exit through there, a bit wide. Yep. So hard to see where that corner goes in the dark. So we're keeping them honest. I don't know what tyres they're on. If they are on hard tyres, then we've got a race on our hands. Catching them this time though. So let's just see. I mean, if Unforgiven has a go at Smith, I'll try and pick up the pieces. Wheels disconnected. Gone to my backup, which is my controller. I'm going to put it on auto drive. I know that's not allowed, but I've got a wheel disconnect, so I think it's only fair. I can't get it fixed. I can't fix it. It's not coming back. This is taking too long. I think it's dead. I think this might be a DNF because I don't think I should continue around with a controller. Because it's not coming back. I'm trying to repair. It seems to be the power connector that's not sitting quite right. It's alive for now. It's annoying that it's failed in the same fucking place in 2 races. Right, I'm back. And for some reason I'm still in front of Phaser, so I'm not last. And I'm 7 seconds to Sai as well, so it's not over yet. I'll be pitting this lap. So let's see what I can do. You can't even see the inside of that corner in the dark. I'm not even sat at the wheel properly here. As I was saying that, the reason for that crash, literally just falling out of like the wheel stand, falling away from me. Because I've had to sort of stand up, get around the wheel and go and plug it back in, I've not sat down quite square on with the wheel. I'm driving at an angle. Someone else has had a bigger crash. I mean, I'm hoping they can excuse the brief moment of auto drive that I had there, because literally the wheel was no longer in my hand. I think Sai might be having some issues himself because he's jerking to side very erratically, actually. In fact, I don't appreciate it, Sai. If you've got a problem, mate, you need to pull in and let me through. There we go. So I need to refuel. Right, I can set my my steering wheel straight now. It's such a shame this has happened. I think I was in for a good result here tonight. Let's see if we can still get the fastest lap. Let's see what we can do to recover. But you saw it happen literally just right there, and it happened in qualifying as well. The wheel just disconnects, and then you just go in a straight line. There's nothing you can do. And it took quite a long time there to convince it to reconnect. Nothing I could do there was making it come back online. Now, I've got an actual race here against Sai because he was on the hard tyres. I could do with getting past him quickly. He's meandering a lot. Oh, I've hit the barrier. Oh, and that's disconnected my wheel. Oh, it's not. It's my wheels no longer got force feedback. My wheel's now dangling, sort of. I need to auto drive. I need to fix it. Okay, we're back. Oh, and we're back, and I should have waited before I started there. So Sai's now 6 seconds in front of me. Well, I'm not going to come anywhere in this race here, but yeah. So although I could still steer the car and accelerate and stuff there, the wheel basically just went floppy, a floppy wheel. A 206.337 is not fast. 2049 was my best in practice, although it was in the daytime. Yeah, I won't be that fast in the night. But let's see if we can take a point for fastest lap at least. It's interesting how the wheel lets go in the same corner every lap. It's very unusual, that. Okay, so we're purple. Going wide. I couldn't see where the inside of the corner was there. This won't be purple. Nope. I'll use the rest of the stream just to say, so other stuff that I'm going to be doing on YouTube, so I will be doing some more race commentary. I took a brief break from that just for health reasons. Not that it's bad for your health doing commentary, it was just like spare time and making sure that I don't burn myself out taking too much stuff on with all sorts of things going on in life. So I will be doing some more commentary. I've got a backlog that I've got to catch up with. You know, it'd be really funny if I just drove around and took out all of the brake markers so no one else has got them. Wow, 205.4 from Oz, he's flying. So we've got 5 more laps left. Yeah, I would have rather this not been a night race. It's almost impossible to tell where to brake for that one because you can't see anything. But I got it right this time, so I'll stop moaning. Are you pushing, Chris? Yes, I am. Oh, gone too deep. Catching back up with Si. Who will be wondering what the hell happened. I'm wondering what happened to Si though. I mean, he was like just weaving all over the road for no reason, and it was just... He was going slow and weaving, and I don't know why. I'm not impressed. Because the problem then is when someone's going slow and weaving, you're wondering, are they waving you by? Should you throw it up the inside of their car? And the answer would have been no, he wasn't expecting me to do that. He was actually racing, he was just racing in a weird way. But anyway, I need to stop ranting. I think we're in front of Lando anyway, Nando even. Or maybe not in front of him, but close to him. Oh, Si's slowed right down. You see what I mean though? Si, if you start weaving now, I'm just going to fucking kick your ass. Yeah, so, like, serious, man. Like, race or don't. I know I sound like a hypocrite there because obviously I've had a control failure, haven't I? So, but I put it on auto drive. That's a bit different. Yeah, he might be having some issues. I'll stop being so harsh. I sound like a right outspoken pillock because I've obviously got issues myself with my wheel. And crash Fernando. So I'm up into 8th. This is why you never quit. To salvage this, despite a steering wheel that disconnects. I mean, it might disconnect again just to really, really spite me. Oz is flying. Oh gosh, I've got 25 seconds to silly shot in front. I'm not going to catch him. We've dropped side. I'm worried about tomorrow now with Sunday's championship because Sunday's championship's the major one, and if I can't take part, it's going to hurt me. This wheel's been on its last legs for a while. And Robbie, if you're watching, yes, I said you can have this wheel for free. At this rate, I think I might be paying you for it. I thought it had disconnected again then, but I actually just got airborne, which has upset my corner exit as well. Well, you know what is a shame is that Smith was leading the race for quite a while there. And who was I battling when my wheel disconnected? Oh yes, it was Smith. Okay, we're going a bit faster now. I think I've kind of got the hang of it. Just driving in the dark malarkey. But Oz, Jesus Christ, I can't even do that lap time in the bloody day. I was never going to get the win here, not with that kind of pace from Oz. So I'm gaining on silly shot, but obviously just 2 laps left and 22 seconds. There's no chance of a win. Well, of a win. I've overtaken him. So that's I 2.2 seconds behind. He's making a recovery, so I've just got to watch out that I don't get overtaken by him. he is catching me as well. Faster down the hill than him though. Anyone who's just tuning in to the end of the race, basically what happened is that my steering wheel decided to disconnect itself. It did that twice as well. And despite reconnecting it to the plug, couldn't get it going again. So, yeah, nothing I could do. But if it's any consolation, I'm 2 seconds a lap, 2.5 seconds a lap slower than Oz. Oz is just, I can see him on the map as well. On the map, he's that dot at the bottom right-hand corner. He's so far ahead of everyone. It's insane. Yeah, Oz is really good around here. I mean, his name is Oz, and it's an Australian track, so I think that's the main weapon that he's got there, is just the name, Oz. I'm so glad I've got this yellow line on the screen, otherwise I'd have no frigging clue where I'm going here. It's just so hard to see. I kind of don't think it's cheating when your eyes are as crap as mine. Yeah, I need to take some advice off Alex after the race, whether I should actually compete tomorrow in the championship, because you saw what happened when my steering wheel failed there. I nearly took 2 cars out, and if I did take 2 cars out, and I was driving knowing that my steering wheel is broke, then I think that's a bit reckless. I shouldn't be putting other people in danger of being crashed into like that. So I just need to ask his advice on whether I should actually take part tomorrow. I'll spend tomorrow playing around with the wiring and see whether I can make it, make it stay on. But it's such a shame to have that after the highs of the last race to the lows of this one. So I still got a win, and that win was the best win of my career, by the way. I'm not just saying that because I'm live on stream. That was the most unexpected and hard-earned victory I've ever had in any race. So I'm so glad that I got to experience that, and I'm not going to beat myself up for this because I didn't do anything wrong. The equipment let me down, and I do have a new steering wheel coming. It's just not here yet, so it'll be a couple of weeks away. So I'm going to have to survive somehow. I'm going to have to try and find out what caused this thing to disconnect. For some reason it thinks that was a clean race. I apparently didn't hit anything. Really? Right, anyway, guys, thanks for joining. Highs, lows, middles, everything happened there. And I hope I entertained you in the process. I am going to upload some commentary now for the other races that other people are doing in URL. So be sure to subscribe to the channel to get notifications whenever I upload. I can make a lot more jokes and wisecracks when I'm commentating because I'm not doing 200 miles an hour. So look out for those. Those are going to resume soon. And thanks everyone for joining. I'll see you this time next week, if not sooner. Panic at the Tesco saying good night.